What's up, you guys? We're out here on the boat back in the Loxahatchee River, and we're going back to catch a bunch of crabs because tonight I want to make like the all-time best steak dinner. We're gonna have jumbo lump crab meat on top of filet mignon with a homemade béarnaise. Check it out. It's gonna be epic. Well, I see we got a couple in here. Not many. We're not setting the world on fire, but got two. One big one. One real nice. We're just having a good time. This is the way we roll. See how brown he is on the belly? When they're real brown on the belly like that, that means they're full of meat. Get in there. One more trap. These are all big cypress trees, mangrove islands. This is very brackish water back in the Loxahatchee River. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a wild and historic Loxahatchee River. It's not legal to commercially crab back here, but you are allowed recreational traps. Back here, we're allowed 5 traps a person. That's all you need to come back and catch a good dinner. Big old beautiful trees with Spanish moss in them. Dogs love it. We love it. I'm sure you'd love it. You're good for something.
I know, but the tea time was about to get it.
Got 6, only not all of them are keepers. Here you go, check this out. That's a male. He's got blue claws. He's got a nice rusty belly. And he would be about that's a medium large blue crab. They're also called swimmer crabs because they swim. And if they bite, they're called painful crabs because it hurts.
Pinch, actually.
Yeah, pinch. I'm sorry if they pinch you. We got enough. Little small ones like that, I'll just let them go right here near my dock. You normally don't let go crabs like that. It's that big old male, but we got enough. All right, so here's the scoop, y'all. We just got back, had a wonderful day out on the water. Caught quite a few crabs, let some of the small ones go. Now we've got a nice mess of crabs. We're gonna steam them. I'm gonna steam them using Everglades heat. A lot of people use Old Bay, but I've really become a fan of the Everglades heat on my crabs. Add just a touch of white vinegar to your steam. It'll make them easier to pick. I'm gonna take a shower, get cleaned up, then I'm gonna run to Publix, pick up a couple nice filet mignons. Come back, I'll grill them on my grill pan. Once I pick the crabs, I'm gonna use the claw meat and then the jumbo lump, put on top of it, make a nice sauce. I'm gonna look for some fresh vegetables. I might do roasted corn and peppers, I don't know. But whatever they have fresh, I'll do that. And I'll find some really simple carb. And tonight, we're gonna have an amazing steak. But how often can you get a filet mignon with fresh crab meat that you just caught? Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. This video is gonna be kind of in depth and take a little while, but I promise you, it's something you're gonna wanna try. Not every day, but someday. Check it out. All right, so we've got our steam going. Now we're gonna take these crabs and take our biggest ones and throw them in the steam. Come on, bud, get in there. I know it's a little warm, but whatever. I don't know, it looks real good. All right, a little more open. Okay. So now they've got plenty of seasoning on them. We're gonna try to put them all down in there and let them start steaming, baby. Steamed Maryland style blue crabs right here in South Florida. How awesome is that? All right, so now I'm all about only keeping what you're gonna eat, and that's plenty for us. So I'm gonna take these down and turn them loose. There they go. There they go. There they go. So see, we're all about eating what we catch, but I'm also about turning loose what I'm not gonna use. We have plenty up there already in the steamer. Let these go. Catch them later when they get bigger. All right, so check this out, you guys. I just ran over to Publix and bought a couple filet mignons. I got some baby Dutch yellow potatoes that I just sliced up, some baby carrots. I may or may not use these mushrooms, but this is gonna be really cool. This is duck bacon. Now, I know we just ended duck season. I should have been using this to wrap up my duck, but I just found it, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna dice it up and put it in with my potatoes. Really excited to see how the flavor is. All right, so a big deal with cooking is all about timing. So you gotta figure out what is gonna take the longest to cook. In this case, we're gonna do some honey glazed carrots. We're basically only gonna be using 2 spices, no salt, pepper, no nothing. Just gonna be using a little bit of Everglades heat, a little bit of regular Everglades. And if I had cactus dust, that's what I'd be using. But I don't have any. And I couldn't find any. So I was really upset about that. Believe me, that Everglades cactus dust is the real deal.
You know why we don't have any?
Why?
Because I used it up.
Oh.
The truth comes out.
So we're gonna get that nice and hot. And just throw our carrots right in there. A little bit of Everglades. Good. And we're just gonna let this start cooking real good. Get them going. I'm gonna wait to put my brown sugar and honey in there. While we're doing that, I am going to season my steak with a little bit of Everglades heat.
Move it away from mine, honey.
Huh?
Can you move it away from mine?
Yeah.
And the butter?
Sarah's like crazy about her spice. She don't even like pepper. It's gonna be so good. And hers, we're just gonna use a regular Everglades. If you just watched our video we did on the stuffed pork chops, I did the same thing. She got the regular Everglades, I did Everglades heat, and it came out great. All right. Don't take your eye off this. I'm gonna show you a trick to use fresh rosemary. Comes out awesome. All right. So we need them to get real hot. All right, I gotta admit, I was gonna make a homemade Béarnaise, but I don't have time. I was watching the Honda Classic, so I'm just gonna use a little sauce that I picked up at Publix, and it'll be good. Got that. Now let's put our potatoes and duck bacon in there. Take a little bit of brown sugar. Yeah, that probably won't be any good.
This is the first vegetable he ever made for me. In Iowa.
So now, I want to use some rosemary. I love rosemary. It's got an amazing flavor. It's got a great aroma. So I'm just going to pinch off some of this fresh rosemary and put in my potatoes. I have
Bacon sounds good.
Yeah, it does. All right, that's getting melted down. Now I'm gonna reduce the heat on this end of a medium. Yeah, that's gonna be good. All right, so now our carrots are really falling in love. I'm gonna make them fall in love a little more. Add a little orange blossom honey. That should be enough. Steak going in the grill pan. Oh yeah. All right, all we needed was 1 cup of milk and a 1/4 stick of butter. And this packet of Bernays. Throw it in there just like that. Get a little whisk, like this. Oh, look at it. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. Oh, it's so easy. I should have done that for a living.
If you'd like to vote for Robert, please text VOTE NOW to 33458 for the next American Idol.
I want these to literally almost be like a Pittsburgh on the outside, just so charred. Oh, look at that.
Just turn the oven on.
Man alive. Come on, go. All the way up. Yeah.
Heat? Not heat.
It's so easy. All right, so we've reduced our heat on our carrots and our potatoes. Now let me show you a trick. This is a really cool trick. Take that meat. As soon as we turn it over like that, we're just getting some good score marks. Take fresh rosemary and start patting it. Just start patting it. Just like that. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start getting the essence from this rosemary out onto that meat, and it will just have such a wonderful, unique flavor. Alrighty.
Only on one side?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it every time I turn it, really.
And he just washed his hands, folks.
Es muy caliente. Oh, look at these roasted potatoes. That's the spicy one. This is not spicy. We've got to load up on crab meat. Look at that. Oh! Somebody stop me. Look at this. Look. Look at that. Just look at this. Just in the light. We've got roasted potatoes, honey glazed carrots, filet mignon with fresh crab meat, béarnaise sauce, infused with rosemary, and talking so good. Now let's eat it.
Oh man. This is so good.
Got that tender filet mignon. It's not over seasoned. It's tender. It's not overcooked. It's a perfect medium rare. And
So good.
it's incredible because you marry the two flavors of like that incredible crab meat with that tender, flavorful steak. It's just, and then the béarnaise, which is basically a hollandaise sauce with tarragon in it. It is, I mean, that is an explosion of flavor. And I know that's going out and catching your own crab and making a dinner like this isn't something you can do every day. But to make a point to spend a nice Sunday together, go out, catch the crabs, buy a nice piece of meat, and make the dinner. It's what memories are all about. And we surely appreciate y'all for watching our videos and being a part of the channel. Please leave us a comment on what you'd like to see. But I still want to taste, man, that's so good. I want to taste this duck, the duck bacon and the potatoes. You taste that?
I just did. It's really good.
It's got the rosemary, the duck bacon. It's not tough, but it's not soggy. It's got like a crispy.
It's kind of like the texture of venison bacon.
Wow.
All right, so I'm gonna finish eating. While I'm eating, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, we'll film another video just for you.